Over the years, Hollywood has put out a lot of blockbuster movies with copyrights, but we as Christians should begin to sue them for damages because they've been stealing from the creativity of God in the Bible all these years. When we look at the mythical character called Thor, Thor has a hammer called Mjolnir that he can summon to him at will. Of course, we know Thor can do this using the power of video editing and CGI. But in the Bible, there is someone who actually made an axe head to float to him, and it obeyed. Let me just read for you the book of 2 Kings chapter 6, verse 1 to 6, and I quote, "One day, the group of prophets that Elisha was in charge of complained to him, 'The place where we live is too small. Give us permission to go to the Jordan and cut down some trees so that we can build a place to live.' 'All right,' Elisha answered. One of them urged him to go with them. He agreed, and they set out together. When they arrived at the Jordan, they began to work. As one of them was cutting down a tree, suddenly his iron axe head fell into the water. 'What shall I do, sir?' he exclaimed to Elisha. It was a borrowed axe. 'Where did it fall?' Elisha asked. The man showed him the place, and Elisha cut off a stick, threw it in the water, and made the axe head float. 'Take it out,' he ordered, and the man bent down and picked it up." So clearly, Thor was not the first person to summon anything anywhere. Hollywood owes us some damages as Christians. Moving along, there's a green fellow called the Great Hulk. Apparently he has great strength and can wipe out multitudes of people in a single battle. But sorry to say, Hollywood, the Hulk does not possess as much strength as Samson from the Bible. Samson killed 1,000 men with the jawbone of a donkey. That means he was as agile as a cat, had the strength of a grizzly bear, and the situational awareness of an elite marine. I would also dare argue that his skin was impregnable, because while fighting hundreds and thousands of men, I would like to assume projectiles such as arrows, spears, and rocks were being thrown at him, and none of them would wound him or penetrate his skin. Let me read for you the book of Judges chapter 15, verse 14 to 16, and I quote, "When he got to Lehi, the Philistines came running towards him, shouting at him. Suddenly the power of the Lord made him strong, and he broke the ropes around his arms and hands as if they were burnt thread. Then he found the jawbone of a donkey that had recently died. He bent down and picked it up and killed 1,000 men with it. So Samson sang, 'With the jawbone of a donkey I killed 1,000 men. With the jawbone of a donkey I piled them up in piles.'" So that is raw power right there from God handed over to Samson. Moving along, Hollywood has given us a man they call Sorcerer Supreme, or as many of you may call him, Dr.Strange. This guy, through CGI and After Effects, has the power to teleport himself and others to any place of his choosing through the use of magic. But did you know that in the Bible there is someone who actually teleported? Let me read for you the book of Acts chapter 8 verse 38 to 40, and I quote, "The official ordered the carnage to stop, and both Philip and the official went down into the water, and Philip baptized him. When they came up out of the water, the Spirit of the Lord took Philip away. The official did not see him again, but continued on his way full of joy. Philip found himself in Azotus. He went on to Caesarea, and on the way he preached the good news in every town." So this so-called Sorcerer Supreme is a thief. And had this power not been documented in the Bible, human beings would probably not even know about anything such as teleportation. So let's learn to respect God. He outshines us in every way that we can even comprehend. And by the way, here's an additional bonus for you techies. While you have the ability to summon your iPhone while it's sleeping, Jesus Christ was busy summoning the soul of Lazarus from the dead while it was sleeping. Make no mistake, there is levels to this, and Hollywood paired with Silicon Valley are not on God's level. They are just but elite copycats. Now, if you enjoy this type of content, you can subscribe right here on TikTok or YouTube at High Altitude Ministries. And with that, bye-bye.